Hello there you guys, welcome to one of my videos. Yesterday, Manchester United drew 2-2 with Aston Villa. Disappointing. Aston Villa came from 2 goals down. There was positives to take from the game. We saw Jadon Sancho score for Manchester United. That was his 3rd goal in pre-season. Luke Shaw was the provider for Jadon Sancho's opening goal. Sancho could have had another goal as well. He had a good chance, produced a good save from Martinez. But yeah, we are now getting the best out of Jadon Sancho. Sancho was also good towards the end of last season. Don't forget, Sancho didn't endure the best of starts to his Man United career. But like I've said, not every player settles in straight away. Certain players need time. Man United signed Sancho from Borussia Dortmund, got him in a deal worth 78 million with add-ons included. Man United paid 73 million up front. Sancho is under contract with Man United until 2026 as an option to extend for a further year. Sancho did enjoy 4 good years with Borussia Dortmund before he came to Man United. Manchester United's second goal was a Matty Cash own goal. Rashford struck it and it ricocheted off Matty Cash. Harry Maguire had a good chance in the game from a header, produced a very good save from Martinez. We saw Leon Bailey score for Aston Villa. Leon Bailey cut inside Lindelof and hit it, and he went into the back of the net. Leon Bailey's been very good for Aston Villa. Aston Villa got him from Bayer Leverkusen. Aston Villa's second goal came in the 93rd minute of stoppage time. Callum Chambers scored it. Aston Villa got Callum Chambers from Arsenal. David De Gea was to blame for Villa's late equaliser. Yesterday's game replicated the game at Villa Park last season, because in that game at Villa Park last season, Man United were 2-0 up and Villa came from 2 goals down. So now Manchester United have played 4 pre-season games. Manchester United have won 3 and drawn 1. 13 goals Man United have scored in pre-season so far and let 4 goals in. But like I say, Aston Villa are a decent outfit. They have got some very good players, like I mentioned on the preview. They've got Leon Bailey, who's very good. Danny Ings has been pretty good at Villa. Villa got him from Southampton. Ollie Watkins, he's been very good for Aston Villa. Villa got him from Brentford. Buendia is good. Villa have that Ludwig Augustinson, Diego Carlos. They got him from Sevilla. They got Boubacar Kamara. They got him from Marseille. Anwar Al Ghazi, good attacking player. Philip Coutinho has also been very good for Aston Villa. Villa now have him permanently. Before Coutinho was at Bayern Munich, didn't he have a loan spell with them, if I remember rightly? He was at Barcelona. He was very poor at Barcelona. When Barcelona did get Coutinho, they paid around 142 million for him from Liverpool. And out of that money, obviously, Liverpool went and bought Van Dijk and Alisson. Coutinho did endure 5.5 years at Liverpool. He was very good, and before he played for Inter Milan. Liverpool at the time got Coutinho for next to nothing. They only paid around 8.5 million for him. John McGinn is a good midfielder. Douglas Luiz, to be honest with you, I don't really rate him. Bertrand Traore, Ezri Konsa, Courtney Hose, Tyrone Mings, very good centre-back. They've got Callum Chambers. Ashley Young's at Villa. He's in his second spell at Villa. Don't forget, Ashley Young is a former Man United player. He did endure 8.5 years at Manchester United, so he was a long-serving player. The goalkeepers Aston Villa they've got Martinez, Jed Steer, and Robin Olsen, who they got from Roma. So they're a lot of the players Aston Villa have got. Let me put into the equation, that Aston Villa did lose Jack Grealish to Man City. But Villa did receive around 100 million for him. Grealish is Man City's most expensive signing. Matt Targett's no longer at Villa. Tuanzebe. Don't forget, last season he was out on loan with Aston Villa. He endured 3 loans with Aston Villa. But Steven Gerrard, to be honest with you, I think he's doing a decent job at Aston Villa. Steven Gerrard has been the Villa manager now for around 8 months. Gerrard got appointed in as the Villa manager back in November last year. Gerrard's got a contract with Aston Villa until 2024. Before Aston Villa, Steven Gerrard managed Rangers. He won the Scottish Premiership with them, and before he managed Liverpool's reserves. I reckon that Steven Gerrard will be the next Liverpool manager when obviously Jurgen Klopp leaves. By the time Klopp leaves though, Gerrard will have the, managerial experience. Before Steven Gerrard, Villa had Dean Smith. Villa sacked Dean Smith, was it last season? And then obviously Dean Smith went to become the Norwich City manager. Don't forget, last season Villa won at Old Trafford in the league for the first time since 2009. As you all know, Manchester United have made 3 signings so far this summer. Manchester United did sign Terrell Malaysia from Feyenoord. Man United got him for around 13 million. Terrell Malaysia signed a contract until 2026. There's an option to extend for a further year. Terrell Malaysia is a left back. Man United also signed Christian Eriksen on a free transfer. Christian Eriksen signed a 3-year contract with Man United. Man United also signed Lisandro Martinez from Ajax. Not so long ago it said Man United agreed a £57 million deal with Ajax for Lisandro Martinez. He said Lisandro Martinez will sign a 5-year contract worth over £120,000 a week with an option of an extra year. So they're the 3 signings we've made so far this summer. Don't forget Man United are still trying to get Anthony from Ajax. As far as I'm aware, Man United are still in for Frenkie de Jong from Barcelona. But yeah. We have seen, obviously, players leave Manchester United this year. Not so long ago, Jesse Lingard joined Nottingham Forest on a free transfer. That was Nottingham Forest's 11th summer signing. Man United released Lingard back in June when his contract expired. Most of the time when Lingard was at Man United, he was classified as a squad player because he didn't get in the team much. But Lingard was part of the club for a long time, came up our academy. He was at Man United for around 20 years. At one point, Lingard enjoyed a 4-month loan spell with West Ham and he made an impact. Don't forget, Nottingham Forest got Dean Henderson on loan. Obviously we made the right decision loaning Henderson now because Henderson was second choice. Last season only made 3 appearances for Man United. Well, obviously Henderson on loan at Forest. Obviously now Tom Heaton is our second choice goalkeeper. Earlier on this year, Lee Grant left. When he was at Man United, he was like 4th choice keeper. Earlier on this year, we saw Matic leave the club. Matic went to Roma. So Matic is reuniting with Jose Mourinho. When Matic was at Man United, he was not one of Man United's first choice midfielders, but despite that, it's still being given his opportunities. I always had my reservations about Matic when he was at United. Matic endured 5 years, was it, at the club? Man United got him from Chelsea back in 2017 in a deal worth 40 million. Pogba left Man United on a free transfer. Pogba obviously made a return to Juventus. We saw Juan Mata leave Man United on a free transfer. When Juan Mata was at Man United, most of the time he was classified as a squad player because he didn't get in the team much. I'm saying the same thing as I said regarding Lingard earlier on in the video. Mata did have a good career though at Man United. He was at Man United for around 8 years, so reflecting on that, he was a long-serving player. Man United did get Mata from Chelsea back in 2014, so we brought him in under the David Moyes era. Cavani, he also left Manchester United on a free. Cavani did lose his place in the Man United team when Ronaldo re-signed last year. Cavani had his good games at Man United, he also had his bad games as well, and he had injuries. Man United did get Cavani on a free transfer from PSG back in 2020. Not so long ago, Andres Pereira left the club. Pereira went to Fulham. And quite a lot of young players have also left the club as well. Can't remember all of their names. But yeah, more players are on the way out of Manchester United. You know, Tellez is on his way out of the club, especially with Man United getting Terrell Malaysia. Jones is on his way out of the club. Lindelof and Fred, if they leave, it'll be next year. Do you think they'll own Bissaka on the way out of the club? Ronaldo could still be leaving. So there you go. But Eric Ten Hag, you've got to say he's enjoyed a good start to his managerial career at Manchester United. Like I said, he's managed 4 games so far in pre-season, won 3 out of 4. You know, I've got a lot of faith in Ten Hag. I think he's going to make Man United competitive again. You've got to admire what Ten Hag did at Ajax, because when he was at Ajax, he won Eredivisie titles, he won Dutch Cups, and revert back to 2019, he got Ajax to the Champions League semi-finals, and he developed the young players well. Ten Hag was that Ajax manager for around 5 years. Don't forget, in the past he managed Utrecht, Bayern Munich's reserves and Go Ahead Eagles. Like I've said on a lot of my recent videos, this is the first time Ten Hag is managing in the Premier League. And the Premier League's totally contrast to the Dutch League. You know, Ten Hag is Man United's 5th permanent manager since Sir Alex Ferguson. You know, we've seen 5 managers go since Ferguson retired. You know, we sacked David Moyes, then we had Van Gaal, sacked him, then we had Mourinho, sacked him, then we had Solskjaer, sacked him, and earlier on this year we saw Ralph Rangnick leave the club. Don't forget, Mitchell van der Gag and Steve McLaren are working alongside Ten Hag at Man United. Ten Hag's got a contract with Man United till 2025. There's an option to extend for a further year. Hopefully he'll see the contract out. But like I say, I'm hoping this season Man United can enjoy a far superior one than last season, because last season Man United enjoyed their worst ever Premier League season in terms of points. Last season we finished on just 58 points. Last season finished 6th. You know, but Man United are in the Europa League for the upcoming season. As things stand, Man United have not won a trophy for 5 years or so. We did win the Century Cup thing against Liverpool in Bangkok, but that doesn't really count in my opinion. The last time Man United won the Premier League was back in 2013. That's almost 10 years ago. And in the last 10 years or so, Man United have spent a substantial amount. We spent over £1 billion. And we brought over 40 odd players in since Ferguson retired. And yeah, we've got rid of players this year, but you know, Ten Hag's still inheriting, you know, some deadwood. You know, there's only 3 players that are Ten Hag's at the moment, and they're the 3 he's brought in. Like I said, Man United have got Richard Arnold, in, and John Murtaugh. And they've done good transfer business so far. So reflecting on that, we made the right decision getting them in. Richard Arnold is Man United's CEO, is he? He replaced Woodward. And John Murtaugh's our director of football. And we made the right decision getting a director of football in, because I did say that's one of the structural changes that we needed at the club. The Glazers obviously still at Man United. They've owned the club for a lot of years. They've owned the club for around 17 years. The Glazers bought the club for 500 million back in 2005. They have been one of the biggest issues though at the club for a long time of the Glazers. and for a while the vast majority of Man United fans were protesting against them. Earlier on this year, the Glazers took out 11 million for dividends. The greatest manager of all time, obviously, was Sir Alex Ferguson. We've got to accept no one will replicate what Ferguson did, not in my lifetime anyway. You know, Ferguson, when he was the Man United manager, he won 30 odd trophies, including 13 Premier League titles. But he didn't settle in straight away, Ferguson, because he didn't win out in his first 4 years at Man United. You know, Man United did get Ferguson from Aberdeen back in, what was it, 86. Alex Ferguson was the Man United manager for 26 years, so reflecting on that, he was a very long-serving manager. So anyway guys, that's everything to update with. Drop your comments, likes below on the channel if you do consider subscribe as always, and take care. God bless. See you all again very soon.